I don't think there's a member of this department who's not going to watch that and question what can we do differently.
You say that, but there were officers there that continued to conduct the way they did.
First at 6, the Grand Rapids Police Department is responding to our story that we broke last night at 6 after an innocent 11-year-old was put in handcuffs. Well, tonight the body cam footage is out and the chief is talking. The girl's family is calling for those officers to be suspended.
After breaking this news yesterday, Chief Rahinsky says what his officers did was wrong. 24-hour News 8's Heather Walker is at the Grand Rapids Police Department with the new developments that she's learning tonight. Heather?
Yeah, I'm joined now with the family and Clee Jackson, the president of the Grand Rapids chapter of the NAACP. They just got done meeting with Chief Rahinsky. And Clee, how did that meeting go?
The meeting went well, Heather. We, again, are here to support the Hodges family. This is a horrible situation. We're here once again with a young female of color being held at gunpoint, being handcuffed, and we need answers. And we are asking that the city and the chief of police act fast and they act swift, and that they do a thorough investigation. And quite honestly, that's what they promised us, that the investigation will be thorough, and then we will determine after that investigation is complete what the next steps are and what the best steps are with respect to the family. In honesty, she's very devastated at this point and emotionally distraught.
Right. Okay, and that internal investigation is ongoing right now. Earlier today, the police chief talked to us. Here's what he had to say.
All right, you're gonna walk backwards to me, okay? Okay, right there. Okay, got him.
Come back here. Put your right hand behind your back. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're all right. You're not going to jail or anything.
When you first saw that and heard those screams, what was your reaction?
Instinctive, literally physical. I mean, listening to the 11-year-old's response makes my stomach turn.
The heart-piercing screams came from Honesty Hodges, an innocent elementary-age girl who was walking out of her house to go to the store.
I don't think there's a member of this department who's not going to watch that and question what can we do differently.
You say that, but there were officers there that continued to conduct the way they did while she's screaming.
Yeah, we're trying to, and I can recognize this, there's a difference, a significant difference between being in the heat of the moment when you're dealing with the unknown.
Officers were at the home looking for this woman, a suspect in an attempted homicide. She's the girl's aunt. Why did officers think that 11-year-old girl screaming for her mom was a threat?
I imagine that the officers may have thought that potentially the weapon may have been secreted by the 11-year-old if she had been asked by someone older than herself to hold it. That being said, that's not a defense of what we just saw.
Now, this incident has sparked protests. People plan on showing up at the City Commission meeting, the regular scheduled meeting tonight at 7 o'clock at City Hall, to voice their concerns to the mayor and our city commissioners. We will be there and have a report on the 7 on 8. So stay tuned for that. Reporting live outside the Grand Rapids Police Department, Heather Walker, 24-hour News 8.